Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
So welcome to GreedFall. We are going to be entering Oliver Copperspoon into a whole new bloody world. One that I have very, very little experience in. I've only played like an hour, I think, of this game, and I really wasn't paying any attention, to be entirely honest. But I really want to, because what I played really intrigued me, but it just wasn't really holding my attention too much. It kind of reminds me of the Outer Worlds, which is why I really want to get into it and create Oliver and go through this story and see what it's like. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna quickly create him. He's gonna look very sort of generic, generic Oliver Copperspoon, how he looks in pretty much everything. We can make him like tinted yellow if we like. Look a little bit like he's got alcohol poisoning. We could go like platinum blonde. That'd be something new, I guess. Let's just go... Oh my god. Let's just go with the jet black. Eye colour, gonna go blue. Kind of looks like mine. Next step. So, starting classes. This profile focuses on melee. This profile focuses on controlling the battlefield. So that's firearms, elemental traps, and one-handed blades. Science and lockpicking. This profile focuses on the use of offensive spells from a distance, divine magic ring stasis, one-handed heavy weapons, willpower, mental power, science and intuition. So, as far as I'm aware, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to, like, actually agree to any of these. But we're going to go magic, because it's what I do. I do magic, and I like willpower and mental power in video games. It's what I do best. And then we've got, like, these skill trees. So we've got strength, endurance, accuracy, agility, mental power, and willpower. So it recommended that we went down the mental power and willpower routes. So increases maximum MP and spell duration. I'm guessing MP is either magic power or magic points. Or magic points plus 100% there. Attributes required to wear the best amulets and necklaces. Increases the power of all spells. And attributes required to wear the best rings. And then we've got like increases the power of melee. Increases maximum life. Increases firearms. Firearms and alchemical preparations. That sounds like bombs, which is pretty cool sounding for like this world. We're going to go with mental power though, because I like the idea of just increasing the damage of all of my spells by 10%. And we also get some fury generation of 1%. So let's go ahead and acquire that, not require, acquire. And then we've got these. Charisma, science, lockpicking, intuition, craftsmanship, and vigor. So it looks like attributes are based according to your preferred playstyle. So these like actually increase the power and resistance of your in-game abilities, whereas talents are more around what you can access in the world. So maybe certain speech options. My speech is all over the place. We definitely need to improve my charisma. But creating certain potions, getting into certain areas of the map, maybe seeing certain clues. So I'm going to go, as always, with some charisma. So slightly reduces merchant prices and slightly improves your companion's combat abilities. It also slightly increases the chance of success of some dialogue choices as well.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face.
I look like every generic Caucasian protagonist ever.
Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Master.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Okay. So we've got to not only go to
I
those
beg your
people, but
pardon,
we've got to find our
urgent
cousin.
matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
And we're off. So I quite like the some of the animations in this game. It's a little bit of a clunky game. I noticed this last time. It's a little bit clunky, but it's cool. It kind of reminds me of when I briefly played Dragon Age Inquisition. It reminds me a little bit of KOTOR games. A lot of BioWare style games like Mass Effect and such. So, and I really enjoy those games. So I want to get into this and see how well we do.
Hey! Green blood!
This is a little bit awkward
And so the day has
because the animations are as if I've got a sword.
The royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Pardon?
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
I think we get Kurt as a companion, which is cool. We got a lot of companions. Oh, we've got some music. Someone's whipped out their ukulele, and I can't remember how to play the game. So all of my attacks are ranged, as far as I'm aware. Apart from when I do a heavy attack, it's like a magical power punch. Oh! Get fucking wrecked. We could do like a little Witcher dodge. Oh! Oh, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? I can fight. I think I've already proven that with my magic. So I can also use Fury, which I don't know what Fury is. But we will have a gander. Oh! Okay, we can do a tactical pause. The tactical pause will pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. So it's basically opening your Pip-Boy or pressing the pause button in a KOTOR game. Heal potion. Boom. Oh, okay, to assign a potion to a shortcut, that's what we want to be doing. So we can bind it. We can bind it to the up on the D-pad. There we go. Way, I used my Fury on him. Oh, you can string up some cool looking combinations.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, I've got the combat.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, sir.
On the contrary.
Oh,
I'm
God, I didn't
thrilled
think you'd
you
actually
and
say
Sir
that.
Vasilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now.
Why do I have a Christmas bauble on my belt? It's not even on my belt, it's just sat on my coat.
Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay, so meet Kurt in front of the palace. Yeah, I'm pretty certain Kurt is one of our many companions. And as we could with the Outer Worlds, we can like change their outfits and stuff, and I think like change their play style and whatever else. There's a few different things we're able to do, which is quite cool. Oh my god, there's Plague Doctor outfits. I love a Plague Doctor. The aesthetic of a Plague Doctor. Love a good plague.
What is this?
Speaking of, look at her.
Don't knock. I've asked 1,000 times.
She's Scottish.
It's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now. Let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort that to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
Bloody hell, it's literally a guild seal.
My blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Oh god, I had my fucking controller on my lap and it vibrated and almost fell off. So we've got our own little guild seal, and we've gained a hat. We've gained a majestic hat. There's a lot of majestic... Oh god, the camera's quick. There's a lot of majestic hats in this game. You can definitely tell that it takes inspiration from things like previous BioWare games, and also games like Fable, The Witcher, with the strong music influence whenever you get into combat and such. Not necessarily a bad thing, but you can definitely notice it. Look at this world, it's fucking gorgeous.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
I want some help.
Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then.
I want some help. I will help. I will do some things. So, team setup. You can add Kurt to the team. It gives us a rundown of Kurt and his characteristics. So it tells us everything from his attack and defense, the armor that he's wearing. It goes into a lot of detail. It shows us like his life, his HP, the faction, the relationship level. He's a little bit suspicious of us at the moment, not sure whether he likes us. And we can also delve into what we've got as well. And we are called Desade. Desardet, also known as Oliver Copperspoon. Right. Add to the team, confirm team and quit. Boom. As far as I know, you can change team whenever, because we will get quite a few people.
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. You think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Okay, so if we open that menu back up, we can see our codex, which I'm guessing is like the bio of everything. It's how we keep track of the lore. We've got the world map. I didn't even look at this before. Oh my days. Oh my god. Look at all of this. Holy shit. There is so much. New Serene. Holy Moses. Then we've got Journal, which shows us all of our quests and side quests. I don't know what missions are. I don't know how they differ. We can go ahead and... Oh, we've got two different options. So we can notify the Bridge Alliance Ambassador and then notify Thélème Ambassador. My fucking speech. And then side quests, negotiate with the vendor. So we've marked it. We've got like our little Skyrim Bethesda-esque compass at the top to guide us around the place. I think we can sprint. Yeah, we can. Direct access to the map to the region. You can access the map of the region by holding down the back button. Oh no, we've got some nasties. You're just a nasty boy. Nasty boy. Nasty boy. Drink a potion? You gotta do the cooking by the book. I don't want to drink a potion. I'll just wait for it to regen. Okay, I might need a second weapon. Because I run out of magic very quickly. Are you okay, Kurt? Okay, good. We can, I think, hotkey a second weapon. We've just got to find a weapon. I want to make sure I get all this loot off of these people as well. I picked up some hawthorn, which is also a plant in The Witcher, I think. Got an old leather cape. So let's take a look at the inventory menu. We've also got a local map, which is always nice. I don't know... What are these classed as? Points of interest. So maybe they are areas we can get clues from or lore, or maybe we can pick up quests. Who knows? And then we've got our actual inventory. Old leather cape. Look at this. It's considerably better than what we had on before. Can I take my hat off? Could I, please? Remove it? There we go. Taken my hat off. I still don't know what that little bauble thing is on my jacket, but it's not being removed for some reason. It also doesn't look like it really matters which boots I wear. I'm going to wear the soldier's one though, because it makes more sense. And as you can see... Oh no, how do I get over onto that side? Oh. That was weird. If I use the D-pad, it switches character. If I use the thumbstick, it doesn't. Oh, so I've got a worn spiked hammer. As well as the ring. It's like my secondary weapon. I just don't know how to change it. And then we've also got space for a firearm. And then we've got space on the back and space on the head. We've got the bag, which shows us all of our consumables. Okay. Brilliant. How do we use the second weapon? Oh, it's down there at the bottom. There we go. We can now use this fucking mallet. Just start fucking swinging for the fences. Let's see what's down here then. Torn out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It is getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has got to me, like so many others. Today I have little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody is dying anyway? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. So a little bit of input on the plague that's going on within Serene. And it looks like we've either got to like maybe make a decision of saving Serene or moving Serene to New Serene. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what happens. You have discovered Prince's Place. Some sort of downtown area, and it looks like they may be burning a building because of the plague. Holy shit. Ah, we've got to go up here. I see the door. It even tells us our little objective as well when we face certain compass markers, which is nice. Hello, sir.
Excellency. Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself.
Well, whenever a
But
battle
you will
starts,
bring
I make
honor
sure to
upon your
fucking leg
family
it.
And the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem
He
slightly
kind of sounds
hesitant.
like Neloth.
Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Okay, so we can obviously go through all the speech options and talk about certain things. Not going to get too much into it just yet.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
I'd like to crack on with one of the missions, preferably. I'd also like to know what it is that is on Oliver's face, because it's like a sort of weird little root growing out the side of his jaw. It's very strange looking, but it also looks kind of cool. Notify the Talim ambassador about your departure. So I think both of these men are probably going to give us objectives. It looks like that one's over here, so we don't have to go too far. I don't even remember doing this one last time I played the game. Hello. I don't remember you.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tiefredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
Yeah, everyone
You
keeps
are
saying.
correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Okay, we want to follow that one because I've not done it.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith.
Okay.
We follow the teachings of Mateus,
Okay.
our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Press X to doubt. X to doubt.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.